your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball. Our OU Braves women's basketball coverage can be heard on 103.7 FM, 1220 AM, and online at KOFO.com, and is brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Our Best Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's join KOFO's Casey Weeder for Ottawa University Braves women's basketball.
From the Gleason Center in Sterling, Kansas, good afternoon and welcome to Ottawa University Brave basketball as the Ottawa University women take on the Sterling College Warriors, who are receiving votes in the top 25, and they come in undefeated at 14-0, 10-0 in the KCAC. And the Braves come in with a record of 2-5, 2-3 in the conference. But the Braves coming off a win over Friends 68-65 in comeback fashion on Wednesday. And Sterling also coming off a win, an 80-67 win on the road at Hillsborough. And that win over Friends, Ottawa 44% from the floor, 25% from behind the three-point line, 66% from the foul line. Jalissa Simons, a career-high 20 points. Haley Anderson scored 15 and had 5 steals. Amir Lowe finished the game with 11 points and 4 assists. Mariah Grizzle had her second straight double-double as she scored 10 points and pulled down 13 rebounds. Ottawa still being led in scoring by Haley Anderson at 15.7, also leads in assists at 2.5, steals at 2.4. Mariah Grizzle is OU's leader in rebounds per game, 6.5. Jalissa Simons is the team's leader in blocks at 0.7. We'll go ahead and take our first break. When we come back, we'll look at the undefeated Sterling College Warriors. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Welcome back to Sterling College as the Ottawa University women get set to take on the undefeated Sterling College Warriors as they come in 14-0, 10-0 in the KCAC, averaging over 83 points per game as they have an impressive stat list. Currently number 1 in the nation in total assists, total scoring, total rebounding on the offensive end, number 4 in the nation in total steals, number 5 in field goal percentage as they shoot over 50%, 13th in total defensive rebounds, 16th in free throw percentage, 17th in three-point field goals made with 69, and 19 in three-point field goal percentage. And that says a lot because as we've mentioned throughout this year, the merging of the two divisions, you've got 230 schools you now have to deal with compared to the 120 that you had in the original NAI Division II. So Sterling College coming into the season receiving votes in the top 25, and it starts with Kyla Conley, the KCAC Player of the Year from 2 years ago. But when you have a healthy Taya Wilson, the 5'11" redshirt sophomore from Sterling, Kansas, who's back this year after playing with an injury most of last year and sat out last year's KCAC title game and didn't play in the NAI tournament for them, it's something where it's almost like a trump card for them. She is so dangerous and can play inside, she can play outside, she can shoot it, get to the bucket, and someone Ottawa is going to have to deal with today. Sterling doesn't have a whole lot of players that score over double figures. They have 4 players that average double figures, but no one more than 13, or no more than 13, which is Alexis Theus. Kyla Conley with 12.9, Bailey Banger with 12.6, and Emily Hendrickson at 11.5. And then you have the 2 Banger sisters, Sydney and Bailey, that Ottawa will also have to deal with in the Sterling front court. The Braves did lose both games to the Warriors last season as Sterling defeated OU in Wilson Fieldhouse on January 4th, 81-50. Ottawa, in the final regular season game of last year, though, came into this building and took Sterling to the wire. Just a 68-64 win for the Warriors, and Ottawa came up just short in the end as Sterling was able to knock down some free throws. But you look at that loss back on February 15th, Ottawa 33% from the floor, 33% from deep, but it was getting to the foul line. Ottawa shot 85%. Mariah Grizzle had a double-double, 15 points and 13 rebounds. Cameron Collins had 12 points. Avery Lumen and Kelsey Hendricks led Ottawa with 3 assists apiece. And, as Tarnish, as we heard from Coach Tarnish Scott on Wednesday after that win over Friends, you can really tell that this team is starting to gel. They've won 2 straight after victories over Friends and a victory over Avila in KCAC play. They did have a loss in non-conference play to Bellevue on the 7th, but in KCAC play, they've won their last 2 and held opponents under 70 points in those 2 matchups. But this is a Sterling team, averages over 83 points per game and only gives up 63. So Ottawa's going to have to connect on their jumper. State mid-range game was there all day, and that started with Jalissa Simons, and from there, Ottawa continued to shoot the ball well against the Friends Falcons, and they're going to need that type of performance tonight if they want to pull off the upset on the road here in Sterling, Kansas. We'll take another break. You're listening to the Ottawa University Women's Basketball pregame show on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. From fighting wildfires with air support, helping civilians in flooded neighborhoods, to delivering food and supplies to those who have lost everything, the Army National Guard always responds when disaster strikes. The Army National Guard also trains to be ever vigilant against threats, foreign and domestic. They protect our skies with missile defense weaponry. They secure our information, communications, and infrastructure with cybersecurity. And they protect us against chemical, biological, and radiological hazards with the civilian support team. The Army National Guard also stands ready to deploy and provide support for conflicts or humanitarian missions abroad. Join the Army National Guard and be there to respond, protect, and support your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And we're back here at the Gleason Center as we're a minute away from the national anthem and starting lineups, as Ottawa will take on the Sterling College Warriors, looking to up in the Warriors for the first time this season as they come in at 14-0. Ottawa 2-5, 2-3 in the KCAC. And when you look at the standings, as of right now, Ottawa the final team in to the KCAC tournament. I know it's early, but a taking a team like Sterling to the wire today. If Ottawa can be in the fourth quarter and just have a chance, be within 10 points, you could really put a little bit of a scare into the Sterling College team. We're going to wrap it up. When we come back, it's opening tip, Ottawa and Sterling, as we bring it back here in a minute. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Now that you're out and about again, there's a better chance you may need us sooner than later. At CarStar Ottawa, our lobby is open and we're ready to take care of your vehicle with convenient and trustworthy repairs. Call 242-8916 CarStar. Stay safe and relax. We'll take it from here.
Who wants a free Christmas dinner? The ORC has hidden a Jingle Bell Rock somewhere in Ottawa. Clues to the location are posted to our Facebook every day at 9 a.m. There is only one winner, so tune in today. Brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Text us to receive up to 5 marketing texts sent via automated technology to your number. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply. Membership automatically renews. Cancel anytime.
Hi, you ever heard of Beachbody On Demand? Hold on a second. Here is your free membership. I'm Carl Deichler, the CEO of Beachbody, and I just sent a free membership to another customer. And I'm giving away 10,000 free memberships a week to anyone who texts me right now to try our new Beachbody On Demand fitness and nutrition app. Just text the word BUILD to 303030 to get instant access to all $8,000 of our best-selling fitness programs like 21 Day Fix, Insanity, P90X, T25, and PIO. These programs really work, and this is your one chance to try them for free. Just text the word BUILD to 303030. That's BUILD to 303030, and I'll send you your own free membership.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Gleason Center as we get set for Ottawa and Sterling, as we will get you the starting lineups here shortly, and we'll start with the Ottawa University women, record of 2-5, 2-3 in the KCAC. They are coached by Tarnisha Scott in her first season. Assistant coach Portia Jewell. At guard, it'll be their leading scorer, Haley Anderson, number 2, 5'7" junior from Clinton, Utah. At forward, number 4, Mariah Grizzle, a 6-foot junior from DeSoto, Kansas. At guard, number 10, Alicia Cooks, a 5'4" junior from Warren, Michigan. At guard number 11, Jaleesa Simons, a 5'9" junior from Toronto, Canada. And at guard number 23, Amir Lowe, a 5'5" junior from Portland, Oregon. As Ottawa, as I mentioned, 2-5 on the year, 2-3 in the KCAC, but they have won 2 straight in conference play after wins at home over Avila and Friends. Ottawa will be back in action on Monday as they will play again at home against McPherson. And as we look to see, Ottawa finishes with these 7 games over the final 17 days in the winter break. They'll play Tabor on the 17th, and then they will be back in action on January 4th against Baker in a non-conference matchup. But the biggest game on the schedule up to this point for new head coach Tarnisha Scott. For the Sterling College Warriors, they're 14-0, 10-0 in the KCAC. At guard, number 3, Kyla Comley, a 5'5" senior from Sterling. At guard, number 5, Emily Hendrickson, a 5'4" junior from Haven, Kansas. At guard, number 11, Bailey Bangert, a 5'5" junior from Kingman, Kansas. At forward, number 21, Alexis Theus, a 5'10" senior from Liberty Hill, Texas. And at guard, number 25, Taya Wilson, 5'11" sophomore from Sterling, Kansas. Wilson was able to actually earn the red shirt from last year because of all the games that she missed. So, unfortunately for Braves fans, we're going to see her a lot over the next 3, potentially 4 years in KCAC play, and that's really been the biggest difference for this ball club. I mean, they're always a top 2-3 team in this conference, but right now they have really separated themselves, outscoring opponents in conference play by 20. It's Ottawa black jerseys, black shorts, gold trim down the side, Ottawa across the chest in white. Numbers in white, Adidas template for OU. For Sterling, gray jerseys, gray shorts. Warriors across the chest in white in cursive, numbers in white, outlined in blue. Blue trim down the shorts. As Ottawa goes from right to left in our first half, as they look to pull the upset here in Sterling. Grizzle to jump it up. against Wilson. Grizzle's going to win the tip, but right into the hands of Kyla Conley. She'll tag into the bucket. Left-hand layup's going to go, and it's a quick 2-0 lead for Sterling. And they're going to show some pressure here early on as they try and trap Haley Anderson at midcourt, but Ottawa does break it, trailing 2-0. 9:44 left in the first quarter. Alicia Cooks at point guard as Sterling goes into a 2-3 zone. Theus along with Taya Wilson up top. Here's Cooks in the corner. They'll go to Anderson. Anderson drives, finds Grizzle. Grizzle looks to drive, and she's going to be called for the travel. First turnover on OU. Ottawa's done a good job in their last two KCAC contests of staying away from the turnover bug. Averages 16 a game, as Sterling also averages 16. The backdoor cut going baseline, left-hand layup's good. As a pass from Kyla Conley, who leads the KCAC in assists with 5.5 per game. Anderson's in trouble, tries to force the pass. It's stolen. Henderson into the bucket, layup's good, the foul. And a quick 6-0 lead for Sterling. 9:10 left in the first quarter, and Ottawa quickly seeing the pressure put on by the Warriors. At and one, will go to Emily Hendrickson. Foul's going to be called on Amir Lowe, her first personal, team's first. Apologies, that is actually going to be Brenna Eilert in the game. So she started in place of Bailey Banger. So Eilert, the 5'9" senior from Beloit. Ottawa again getting all kinds of pressure. They finally break the trap. Looking inside, they'll find Mariah. Mariah in the lane, steps through, kicks it out. Anderson for three. It's going to hit side rim, defensive board for Sterling. First shot Ottawa's gotten as they trail 7-0. Theus goes baseline. Ottawa trying to trap, not going to get it, but an offensive rebound by Taya Wilson. And then a foul called on Ottawa on the putback. We'll send Wilson to the line for two. Second team foul already on Ottawa. Free throw off the mark. Second on the way for Wilson's good as it's an 8-0 lead. Ottawa's going to call a timeout here as they have just been blitzed by Sterling with 8:48 remaining in the first quarter. Sterling leads 8-0. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Panera's new flatbread pizzas are here. But to our new chef, Klaus, they're not just pizzas, they're masterpieces. Because it's not just cheese, it's hot and melty mozzarella and fontina cheese. It's not just sauce, it's market tomato red bell pepper sauce. And it's not just toppings, it's fresh mozzarella, basil, and grape tomatoes. Taste our 3 delicious new flatbread pizzas today. Order online for pickup or delivery. Panera. Restrictions apply.
Sterling pressure has already created 2 turnovers on Ottawa, and they lead it 8-0. We played 1 minute and 12 seconds in our first quarter. Ottawa has gotten 1 shot up. That was a 3-pointer from Haley Anderson. But then they turned it over twice as Anderson's just going to bring it up the floor herself. A little bit of pressure put on there by Banger. As Bailey Banger does check in, the junior, and we're going to have a foul inside on Sterling, as I believe it's going to be a push-off on Conley. Apologies, it's going to go on Brenna Eilert. Her first personal, team's first in the quarter with 8:35 remaining in our first. Inbound will come from Cooks from the right of the basket. She'll inbound all the way at the top of the key. Here's Anderson driving on Conley off the glass. Haley Anderson with the left hand, and Ottawa's on the board as they trail 8-2. Ottawa trying to get back defensively. Eilert's down low, they'll trap. Now they leave it with Wilson. Wilson high off the glass, and they're going to bail her out with a foul. That's already 3 team fouls on Ottawa. And the second on Anderson, which when your leading scorer at 15 per game picks up her second foul 1 minute and 38 seconds in. Put yourself in a tough bind as Taya Wilson free throw off the mark. She's now 1 of 3 from the foul line to start things. Our score 8-2 Sterling, 8:22 left in the quarter. Sterling, as I mentioned, averaging over 83 points per game on the year. Free throw is good for her as it is 9-2 Sterling. Cooks is trapped there, picks up a dangerous cross-court pass, going to be stolen. Pass inside to Eilert, she'll score off the glass. And it's 11-2. Ottawa's going to have to get a couple more players involved if they're going to break this full court trap. Anderson loses the handle. It's stolen away by Comley, and they're going to call a push-off on Haley Anderson as she picks up her third personal, and that's going to have to bring Maddie McAvoy off the bench for Ottawa, and might be the last time we see Haley Anderson in this first half. McAvoy will come in, the 5'4" senior from Shawnee Mission, and Anderson will sit. Things go from bad to worse here for OU, down by 9. 8:04 left in the quarter. Conley to inbound in front of the Ottawa bench. Up top to Bailey Banger. Dribble handoff out to Conley. Left-hand dribble, gets the elbow. Gets to the short corner, picks it up. Free throw line to Eilert. She'll drive on McAvoy. That's a major mismatch, and Eilert takes advantage and scores off the glass. As Eilert was 7, as it's 13-2 Sterling. 7:45 left in the first quarter. Simons is going to try and help. She'll turn it over. And into the hands of Eilert. Ottawa's turned it over 5 times in the first 2.5 minutes. Baseline, Bailey Banger. She'll kick it in the right corner out to Conley. Drives in the lane. Conley gets to the free throw line, and she's going to travel. Ottawa able to cut off the dribble. That was Amir Lowe forcing that turnover. First turnover of the afternoon on Sterling, but right now Ottawa cannot break this full court press. Braves have turned it over 4 times. They trail 13-2. Cooks, double team by Wilson. Cross court pass to Amir Lowe. Pass inside to McAvoy. Leaves it with Grizzle. Grizzle able to go off the glass, but it comes up short, and then it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Sterling. Will stay with Ottawa. Good pass there by McAvoy. Grizzle, we're going to have a stoppage of play here by the officials. Grizzle took a power dribble, and it took her all the way under the basket. Officials are going to set the shot clock to 17 with 7:18 here in our first quarter. Inbound, down low to Grizzle. She'll go high off the glass. It's short. Rebound pulled down by Taya Wilson. Other way with Kyla Conley. Sterling leads by 11, 13-2. Conley going baseline. And no one there for Ottawa to help defense as she blows by Amir Lowe. And it's a 13-point lead. Inbound to Simons. Simon, bounce pass to Lowe, and then a whistle for a traveling violation. Into the game for Sterling is going to be Emily Hendrickson. For Ottawa, Liz Vaughn. Checking out will be Simons. These transfers for Ottawa getting a nice taste of what the top of the KCAC looks like as they trail by 13 with 6:56 remaining in the first quarter. It's 15-2 Sterling. Vaughn did not play on Wednesday as the skip pass finds Hendrickson, who goes baseline, pass down low to Taya Wilson. Knocked out of bounds by Amir Lowe as it'll stay with Sterling with 19 on the shot clock. Inbound will come from Conley. Going to the short corner out to Bailey Banger. Back to Conley at the free throw line. Crossover dribble, ball's loose. Conley picks it up. Kicks it in the corner to Hendrickson. Right side, Taya Wilson with the three-pointer from the wing. It's off the front rim. McAvoy with a good rebound. Able to box out Hendrickson. And she'll just bring it the other way for OU. Maddie, lob inside to Grizzle. Nice pass. They'll kick it out to Vaughn. Vaughn in the lane. Gets back to the elbow. Picks up her dribble. Kicks it out to Cooks. And then it's loose. Ball's on the floor. And this is going to be a jump ball. As McAvoy on the floor, along with Bailey Banger. Subs for Sterling. Sydney Banger will check in. Trying to get a number on the other one. I believe that is going to be the junior from Mountain Ridge, Kansas, Bethany Stuckey. It's a 15-2 Sterling lead over Ottawa. 6:18 left in the first quarter. Cooks with 8 on the shot clock. Still dribbling in the right corner. Crosses over, looks to her left. 4 seconds. Ottawa's got to get a shot off. McAvoy drives. He's going to have to throw something at the bucket. It's an air ball. And it'll be a shot clock violation on OU. Sub for Ottawa, we'll see Alyssa Guzman, the 5'4" sophomore from San Antonio. She will check in. She will check in for Alicia Cooks. 6:03 left in the first quarter. Ottawa 1 of 4 from the field. Sterling 6 of 7, which is why they lead by 13. 6 minutes left in the quarter. That's got to be a travel. They missed that one. Sydney Banger looking left side. Screen set. there by Stuckey. Inside, they'll go to her. It goes off the fingertips. They're going to say of Vaughn, and they'll stay with Sterling on the baseline as the Warriors lead by 13. Inbound will be sent in by Sydney Banger. Makes it even tougher to tell them apart as they both wear the headbands. Lob inside to Wilson. Grizzle's there, and we're going to have a traveling violation called on Wilson. Theus and Conley will check in for Bailey Banger and Taya Wilson with 5:45 left in the quarter. Breaking that trap is Guzman. She finds Grizzle, kicks it out to Vaughn. Vaughn goes baseline off the glass, can't get it to go. It actually misses everything, gets her own rebound, spinning, still spinning, goes high off the glass and scores as Liz Vaughn able to break that 8-0 Sterling run as it's 15-4. Down low to Theus. Just Ottawa got beat going the other way after the made bucket. And Sterling is going to take advantage if they're slow getting back defensively. Here's Guzman, ball's on the floor, trying to leave it there. She'll find Vaughn as Ottawa's down by 13. Liz, jump step, leaves it in the hands of Guzman. Right wing out to McAvoy. Brings the ball from right to left, out to Guzman. 10 on the shot clock for OU. Guzman, skip pass out to Lowe. She'll shoot the three in the right corner, long. Rebound, going to be pulled down by Theus. Now ball's loose, and Grizzle will pick it up. That ball out to Vaughn for three. She doesn't shoot those very often. Draws rim, that's it. Pass the other way out to Hendrickson. She'll drive, picks it up, throws it inside to Conley, tries to go up with it out the alley-oop. And then ball is on the floor again, ends up in the hands of Sterling as they're up by 13. Pass in the corner, Conley for three. It's going to be long. Rebound pulled down by Conley and a jump ball as Guzman got her hands on it. We'll stay with Sterling. Off the missed shot, the Warriors 6 of 9 from the field. Ottawa still make it 2 of 5. Apologies, stats are a little slow. Inbound finds Theus in the left corner, up top to Conley. 4:25 left in the quarter. Sterling leads by 13. Banger, wide open three. It's off the front rim. Rebound by Vaughn for OU. Lowe had to try and fight through a couple screens to at least get a hand in the face of Sydney Banger. Ottawa, though, has stopped Sterling on the last 3 possessions. Vaughn trying to lob it down to Grizzle. Instead, she has to go back out towards the volleyball lines to Lowe. Lob it down low to Grizzle. Grizzle driving in, going off the glass, and scores with the right hand. As Mariah's had back-to-back double-doubles. She's just been a rebounding machine, and when she can get the scoring going, Ottawa is much more dangerous. As Ottawa's cut it to an 11-point deficit, and a steal here. Mariah gets it off the tip from Vaughn. She'll leave it for McAvoy. Steps through, layup good as Ottawa's cut it to a 9-point deficit. As it is the returners for OU right now on the floor. Hendrickson to the bucket, and she'll score as again Ottawa just not stopping the dribble. Back to an 11-point lead as it's 19-8. Here comes Lowe. Lowe picks up her dribble at the free throw line. Back up top to Guzman. Goes through her hands. A little hesitation from Melissa. Out to the right wing, and then she has it tipped out of her hands. And it'll go out of bounds as we will see subs Wilson and Eilert will check back in. In for OU will be Jordan Bianco, the 5'6" freshman from Price, Utah. They're going to make a switch in the ball here. Don't see that very often. 19-8 Sterling lead. 3:13 left in the quarter. Ottawa on the mix of a 6-2 run. Here's Grizzle. She's double teamed, tries to find a backdoor cut. It's stolen away as McAvoy collides with Wilson and commits the foul. As that will send Wilson to the free throw line for 2. For Maddie, her first personal, 5th team foul. With 3 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the quarter, it's an 11-point Sterling lead, and they're in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. First free throw for Wilson, good, is sophomore now with 3 points. A 2 of 5 from the foul line. Eilert, the leading scorer, with 7 for the Warriors. It's 21-8. Both free throws are good. And Ottawa's going to have to take a timeout. That'll be their second used of the first quarter. As it's a 13-point deficit, it's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 9 to 2.
Ladies trailed by 13. They've already used 2 of their 5 timeouts. And we still have 3:44 remaining in the first as the full court pressure that's being put on by Sterling continues to give Ottawa problems. 8 turnovers so far. Ottawa's only attempted 10 total shots. Bianco finds Amir Lowe, trying to get across the halfway line and does. Finds McAvoy. She looks to drive, picks up her dribble. Skip pass finds Bianco. She'll just step into a 3. It's long, and a rebound by Taya Wilson for the Warriors. Right wing out to Sydney Bangert. Banger up top to Wilson, now to the right wing. Pump fakes, looking left side with the ball fake. Out to Conley as Ottawa drops into a little bit of a zone here. 2-3. 15 on the shot clock. That pass is tipped. McAvoy almost with the steal. It finds Conley, though. Right side out to Sydney Banger. Pass goes through the hands of Taya Wilson. And a turnover on Sterling as Amir Lowe gets the steal. Lowe lob down low to Grizzle. Grizzle through the contact. Scores easily off the glass with the right hand. As Mariah now with 4. Ottawa down by 11, 21-10. 2:15 remaining in the quarter. Sydney Banger in the short corner to Eilert, works away to the right corner. Conley as they flood the right side. Conley, and they're going to call a foul on McAvoy down low, which will send Conley to the line for 2 as they're already in the bonus. Right now, fouls in favor of Sterling, 5-1. Ottawa now with 2 players with at least 2 fouls as McAvoy has to sit, and Anderson actually has 3 fouls. Conley to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good as Conley shoots 78% from the foul line, averages 12.9 points per game. It's a 12-point lead. Second on the way for Conley's good as it's up to a 13-point lead. 2:06 remaining in the first quarter. 23-10 Sterling. Bounce pass finds Bianco at the opposite free throw line. They're going to trap her there with Sydney Banger. She'll attack into the front court. Double teamed, has to work through it. Still driving is Bianco. Passed inside, beautiful look. And off the glass with the left hand goes Mariah Grizzle as she's got 6 for OU. Sydney Banger on the left wing, out to Bailey. Now Eilert. Skip pass right side to Conley to the elbow with Wilson. In the corner they'll go. 3-pointer on the way for Banger, good. First triple of the night for Sterling as they were 0 of their first 3. Now 1 of 4 as they go up by 14, largest lead of the game for the Warriors. Here's Lowe, the free throw line with a runner. It's going to go off the back rim and fall. As we're going to get a timeout by Sterling. It'll be a 30-second timeout as Ottawa has gotten within 12 as they trail 26-14. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
When was the last time you gave someone you care about a gift just because? It's not their birthday, not a holiday when they would expect it. It's just another day. And they're getting a new set of earrings, a new bracelet, a new ring, recreated from a family heirloom, just because. It doesn't have to be a special occasion for you to visit Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff can help you pick out the right gift from their vast selection anytime, even when it's just because. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main.
After 3 straight possessions with Ottawa buckets, timeout called by Casey Bassett, the head coach for Sterling, as Ottawa's been able to break the trap and get some good looks. 2 layups from Grizzle and then a jumper from Amir Lowe from 8 feet. Ottawa trying to stay in the zone, but Conley again finds space from 8 feet as Ottawa just losing players in that zone. As Simons will check back in for OU. Right side pass to Amir Lowe. The lefty, right side for Simons, right hand dribble. Out to Vaughn in the short corner, fade away from 14 is long, and that's just not her shot. as Ottawa's down by 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. It's 28-14. Theus in the short corner. Her jumper from 10 going to go. As it's a 16-point lead, 30-14 is our score, and then Ottawa's going to turn it over. Here's Sydney Banger to the basket, and we're going to have a foul called on Ottawa on the blocking foul. As Bianco turned it over, then tried to take the charge. The free throw line for Sterling will be Bailey Banger with 34.5 seconds remaining. Sterling already in the bonus. They have only committed 1 foul. Hard to believe when you run the full court press, you can only commit 1 foul in a quarter. Ottawa with 9 turnovers in the quarter is the first free throw off the mark for Bailey Banger. Cooks will look to check in after the made free throw. Second up and good. Hendrickson will check in for Sydney Banger. Cooks will check in for Bianco. So it's 31-14 Sterling. 34.5 seconds left in the first quarter. Bounce pass finds Simons right into a double team where she finds Vaughn. Vaughn, jump stop, near midcourt, finds Cooks. 3-second differential between shot clock and game clock as Cooks in a direct traffic. Sterling drops into a 2-3 zone. Hand off to Lowe on the left wing. Up top out to Simons. Right wing to Cooks. Down low they'll go as Payne going to go off the glass with the right hand. Canisia Payne with her first bucket. As it's 31-16 Sterling. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Conley right side to Wilson. Pass down low to Theus will score off the glass with the left hand. It's Wilson able to zip the pass, and Ottawa down by 17 at the end of one, 33-16. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
At JCPenney's Mystery Sale, merry savings await this Thursday to Sunday. So hurry in to find out how much you can save. You could get a Peel and Reveal coupon for an extra 30, 40, or even 50% off in our in-store giveaway. Use it to save on family outerwear, cozy sleepwear, and more. And everyone gets an extra 30% off at jcp.com. Need it fast? Pick up your order curbside. Joy, comfort, peace. JCPenney. Coupon valid 12/10 to 12/13. Giveaway in-store only while supplies last. Must be 18 or older. Exclusions apply. See store or jcp.com for details.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
Braves shoot 46% in that first quarter and score 16 points, but unfortunately Sterling 11 of 16 from the field. That's 68%, 7 of 9 from the foul line, and they forced 9 Ottawa turnovers. Braves did turn over the Warriors 4 times, but really the big story was the foul discrepancy in favor of Sterling. Ottawa had committed 7 fouls to just 1 for the Warriors, and of those 7, 3 of them were on Haley Anderson, who is going to start the second quarter. So she is going to have to be careful on the defensive end. She's on the floor, joined by Cooks, Lowe, Vaughn, and Payne. Canisia Payne did not play on Wednesday along with Vaughn, as both of them have 2 points here early on. 33-16 Sterling. Anderson up top to Vaughn. Lob down low to Payne. Payne off the glass with the right hand. It doesn't go. Trying to get her own rebound. Instead, Lowe gets it and puts it in with the left hand. Ottawa within 15. Hendrickson to Wilson. Just a tough mat, and the ball's tipped in the air, stolen away as Cooks got a hand on it. Or she'll find Vaughn. Now back to Cooks. Cooks, the junior from Warren, Michigan, at the point for OU. Here's Lowe. Off the screen, the pass is tipped and stolen away by Theus. Theus looking to drive on Vaughn. Picks up her jumper. It's an air ball, but right in the hands of Conley, of course. Picks it up. Throws it over the head of Theus, and it's going to be a turnover now. 5th turnover on the Warriors. 33-18 Warriors lead, 9:06 left in the half. Game 1 of our doubleheader. The men will tip at 5 o'clock. Cooks left-hand dribble, leaves it with Lowe on the wing. Lowe, side pass, finds Vaughn. Vaughn to the free throw line, crossing over on Theus, looks to attack, steps through, layup's not going to go as it just hung on the rim. Ball's loose, and then they call foul on Vaughn for the reach in. First team foul on Ottawa in the second quarter. First personal on Liz. Grizzle leading scorer for OU with 6, head to the scores table to check in after the next stoppage. Hendrickson left wing to Conley. Ottawa back into his zone. Hendrickson open 3 on the wing on the way. Side rim. Offensive rebound goes through the hands of Stuckey and out of bounds for Ottawa's possession. Grizzle will come in for Vaughn as Ottawa going with a bigger lineup here. Inbound will come from Lowe. And someone else has got to move, and that's going to be a turnover. Theus, inside jumper, going to go off the back rim, side rim, but pulled down with the board from Grizzle. Cooks, her pass is going to be tipped up the air and stolen away by Wilson. Back-to-back turnovers, pass inside to Conley. Layup's good. Off the glass. As it's a 17-point Sterling lead, 35-18. Inbound finds Grizzle. Out to Anderson. Anderson with the crossover dribble, picks up. And now left side out to Lowe. Lowe up top to Cooks. They were trying to go to Payne down low on the block. They just have to throw it to her. Lowe left wing. Off the screen is Grizzle. Right wing out to Cooks. Payne can't get it to her, have to find Anderson. Step back 3 from Haley on the way. Good, and she'll bury the first triple for Ottawa tonight as they're within 14 at 35-21. Ottawa just a couple of Derek Curtis touchdowns away from getting back into this one. Conley, left side out to Wilson in the short corner. Great pass. And finishing from 4 feet down low will be Stuckey. And I don't think the zone is going to work for OU the rest of the way. And a stolen pass there from Wilson and a layup from Conley. Before I can even make mention of Ottawa getting close to breaking the trap, Ottawa's in trouble. Cooks able to find Grizzle in the middle to Anderson. Ottawa's got a 3-on-1 here if they go. Anderson all the way to the bucket, leaves it with Payne. She'll go up, and she's going to be fouled on the floor. With 7:16 left in the half as Braves trail 39-21. Ottawa's now turned it over 11 times. Subs coming in. See Faith Martin for Sterling check in, the junior from Eskridge, Kansas. And for OU, McAvoy, along with Simon. Sitting will be Lowe and Cooks. McAvoy's inbound, finds Haley Anderson. Lob down low to Grizzle. She'll face up. Right-hand dribble from Mariah, and then she throws it away. She was looking for Simons on the right wing, but Simons has already moved back to the middle of the floor. Make that 11 turnovers on OU. 7:07 left in the half. 39-21 Sterling. Conley to the free throw line. Jump stop. Pass right side. Three-pointer on the way for Hendrickson. Good. It's a 42-21 Sterling lead. Anderson trying to go by Hendrickson to McAvoy at the free throw line. Maddie steps through. Left-hand layup's no good. Offense rebound. Putback is good by Payne. As Kenesia Payne now with 6 for Ottawa. Hendrickson, right wing. Ottawa trying to stick with the zone, but just too many wide open looks right now offensively. Conley at the point. McAvoy guarding her. They'll swing it left side. Stepping out is Simons in the short corner. And looked like she took an extra step that time. Eilert's shot's no good. Goes through the hands of 2 Braves. And then Eilert lays it in. And when it's not going your way, it's not going your way right now. If you're OU, as you trail by 21, 44-23, 6:10 left in the half. Anderson working from right to left, gonna get 2 screens, decides to drive on Hendrickson, gets in the lane, picks up her dribble, picks it up to Payne. Can Payne hit an 18-footer? Oh yeah! Kenesia Payne has 8 points, 6 here in the second, and has scored on back-to-back possessions as she shows the mid-range game. Conley, right-hand dribble, steps through to the elbow, kicks it backside, open 3 for Hendrickson again, yes. Emily Hendrickson has hit back-to-back threes, and it's a 22-point lead again at 47-25. 5:30 left in the half. Screen set there from Grizzle. Hendrickson will step out on her. Grizzle right wing, gets down to the short corner, drives on Conley. Picking up her dribble, trying to score is Grizzle, and she's hit on the arm, and 2 free throws upcoming as Ottawa got the switch that they wanted as Conley picked up Grizzle down low. They called the foul on Martin, as Conley was the one that was guarding her. big break there for Sterling, as Conley should have picked up her second. Grizzle's free throw good. She's got 7. So the post down low for OU has scored 15 out of Ottawa's 26. Grizzle's second on the way up and good. For the junior from DeSoto, it's a 20-point lead for Sterling, 47-27. 5:10 left in the half. Sydney to Bailey Banger, now back to Sydney. Open 3 on the wing for the lefty, off the front rim, but an offensive rebound and put back by Henderson doesn't go. And then they're going to have an over-the-back called on Sterling. Even though the official pointed the other way. Lowe will check in. Foul's going to go on Simons, her first personal. So they pointed the other way, but they're going to say the foul's on Ottawa. Inbound will come from Bailey Banger. Goes over the head of Martin. She'll check it down near midcourt. Looking left side to Hendrickson. Pump fake, still hanging onto the basketball. Works with the right hand to the free throw line with Eilert. Open jumper for Eilert is good. Sterling now shooting almost 70% as they are 19 of 28. And they lead by 22 yet again with 4:45 left in the half. Anderson, left-hand dribble, goes by Eilert to the free throw line. Left side pass out to Simons. Those are the Grizzlies who's double teamed. Here's Anderson from straight away. It's going to be long. Rebound can't be tracked down by OU. 3-on-1 going the other way. Link to the floor pass to Eilert. Her right-hand layup's good. And it's 51-27. Sterling with 4:20 left in the half. Anderson at the volleyball line. She's guarded by Eilert as Sterling dropped in a little 1-3-1 high set there with Eilert at the top. Here's Grizzle going baseline, works on Martin. Layup's no good, but she's fouled, and back to the free throw line she'll go. Grizzle 2 of 2 from the foul line. She scored 8 points as she looks to get into double figures with both free throws. Theus will check in for Martin. Wilson will come back in for Sterling. As taking a seat will be Sydney Banger. 4:05 left in the half. It's 51-27 Sterling. Ottawa 12 of 24 from the field. First free throw off the mark for Grizzle. Sterling 20 of 31. 64%, 3 of 8 from deep. They have out-rebounded Ottawa 14-9 and turned the Braves over 14 times in the half. Second's going to go for Grizzle. She's got 9 to lead all scorers for OU. Sydney Banger, short corner to Eilert. Skip pass to Wilson. She'll shoot a 3 on the wing, yes. As it's 54-28, Sterling with 3:50 left in the half. Sterling 4 of 9 for deep. Low to the right wing. Picks up her dribble, then finds Anderson. As Bailey Banger had her hands all over her. Ottawa could just not earn a foul here today. Here's Grizzle at the elbow. They go down low to Payne. She'll step through. Layup's good on the bounce pass from Grizzle. As the two bigs able to find each other on the assist. Stepping through is Theus, and she's going to be fouled. That is going to be the 4th team foul on OU in the quarter. Kanisha Payne commits her first personal. Theus, the line leading scorer on this team, averages 13.9 per game. Make that 13.0. Conley behind her with 12.9 as Sterling leads 54-30. Misses both. Rebound by Grizzle for OU. Finds Amir Lowe, who will walk it across the timeline as Ottawa trails by 24 with 3:10 left in the half. Lowe picks up her dribble. Right wing out to Simons. She'll dribble baseline. Picks it up in the short corner. Pass up top to Grizzle. Left side pass to Lowe. Three-pointer from Amir on the way is going to be a little long. Look good from here as Wilson and Payne go to the floor. If anything, it would have been a travel on Wilson. The officials don't call it. And it's a layup on the other end for Theus as Ottawa down by 26. Short corner, Anderson with the jumper. It's an air ball. Wilson with the rebound for Sterling. Just got going a little too quick that time was Haley Anderson. Sterling's outscored Ottawa 18-11 in this quarter. Here's Taya Wilson for three. It's going to be off the mark. Eiler will let it go out of bounds, and it'll be Ottawa basketball. Sterling leading 56-30 with 2:31 left in the half. Anderson guarded by Bailey Banger. Little hesitation from her. Crossover dribble, gets back to the right hand, now back to the left. Anderson steps through in the lane, was looking for Simons, who was cutting to the basket. It was 1-on-4 that time for Haley Anderson, just trying to do a little too much right now. But when she's got the basketball and you realize your defender leaves you, someone's got to be ready to pick up that basketball on the pass. And that pressure, you've got to realize when they're going with double teams, someone is open every single time. You just got to get your head up and be ready for the ball. And right now, Iowa dealing with this pressure from Sterling. That's 16 turnovers. And it's a 26-point lead for the Warriors. Comley, right side out to Bailey Banger. Short corner, finds Stuckey. Skip pass out to Wilson, right side to Comley. She's going to go down low with the pass to Theus with the left hand, and she'll score off the glass. And it's 58-30 to Sterling, 1:54 left in the half. Anderson on the logo, 1:49 left. And she's got Bailey Banger on her. And that pass is going to be stolen away by Taya Wilson. Ottawa telegraphed that one. Wilson to the bucket, takes the contact. She's going to score in the foul. As it's 60-30. Wilson now with 9 and a chance to make it 10. Second personal on low. Wilson's free throw good as it's 61-30. McAvoy gonna head to the scorer's table. She's got 2 fouls. Sterling, of the 5 players on the floor, 3 of them in double figures. Conley leading all with 12 that are on the floor. Eiler on the bench has 13. 61-30 the lead. Ottawa going down low. The Grizzle, she'll spin through the double team off the glass. Shot's no good. Rebound by Wilson. Other way is Comley. Her pass finds Theus, and she'll lay it in with the left hand. Just beat Simons to the bucket, and it's a 63-30 lead. 1:07 left in the half. Low, standing on the S in Warriors on the middle of the floor. Right hand dribble for her. Finds Payne at the elbow. Payne spinning, will face up, trying to go down low, can't get it inside, she just do it herself. Kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson with Banger all over her, and they finally call a foul. Foul's going to go on Bailey Banger. Her first personal 14th foul. McAvoy will return for Lowe. Wilson will sit for Sterling along with Theus. Hendrickson will return for the Warriors, along with Eilert, leading scorer in the game. Inbound finds McAvoy at the wing. Up top to Anderson with 17 on the shot clock. Anderson by 1 defender, attacks on Eilert, off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound by Comley for Sterling. Looking left side as she goes to Sydney Banger, wasn't ready for it. Now back up top to Comley. She'll drive inside, Eilert off the glass, in and out. Rebound by Payne for OU. Kinesia Payne off the bench, has scored 6. Simons, shot clock's off as it's 63-30 Sterling. McAvoy with Bailey Banger on her. Down low, they'll go to Grizzle off the glass, scores with the right hand as she'll go into double figures with 11. 63-32, 10 seconds left in the half. Comley, screen's going to be set to her right. She'll use it. McAvoy battles through it, takes a little bit of a shove and there in the corner, and a three-pointer's no good at the buzzer. As Sterling leads at the half, 63-32 over the Ottawa University Braves. We'll take a timeout. You'll listen to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
I'm Dr. Baker, an ER physician. If you're having leg pain, swelling, or redness, but haven't talked to your doctor yet, don't wait. This could be deep vein thrombosis, a blood clot which could travel to your lungs and lead to a pulmonary embolism, which could cause chest pain or discomfort or difficulty breathing and be deadly. Your symptoms can mean something serious, so don't wait. Talk to a doctor right away, by phone, online, or in person.
Brought to you by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Back here in the Gleason Center, it has been all Warriors as they are up at the half, 63-32 over the Ottawa University women, as they led at the end of 133-16 and outscored Ottawa 30-16 in the second quarter, as Ottawa's turned it over 16 times. Of those 16 turnovers, 12 of them have been steals by Sterling College, and most of those coming from the full court press that has just been unrelenting for the first 20 minutes here in Sterling, Kansas. As we'll go ahead and take another break. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KLFO.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Did you know Kansans with disabilities are nearly 3 times more likely to be victims of a crime? Are you a Kansan with a disability? Are you also a victim of crime? The Disability Crime Victims Unit may be able to provide you with free advocacy or civil legal services to respond to your disability rights needs as a crime victim. It doesn't matter how large or small the crime. It doesn't matter whether you reported this crime to anyone. If you are a person with a disability and a crime victim, contact the Disability Rights Center of Kansas to find out if their Disability Crime Victims Unit can help you. Call toll-free 877-776-1541 or go to drckansas.org. Content of this radio ad is sponsored by the Disability Rights Center of Kansas and this station. It is supported by subgrant number 18-VOCA-55, awarded through the Federal Office for Victims of Crime as administered by the Kansas Governor's Grants Program. It does not necessarily reflect the views of the Office of the Kansas Governor or the U.S. Department of Justice.
We're at the half here in Sterling. It's 63-32 in favor of the Sterling College Warriors over your Ottawa University women's basketball team. As we look at some of the stats here, Ottawa 14 of 30, 46% from the field. Offensively, Ottawa's done a lot of things right, and they're right on their average for points per game. Ottawa average is 66, so on pace for 64. Unfortunately, defensively, Ottawa only gives up 71 points per game, and they've given up 63 in the first half. But to a very good ball club. I mean, I've watched a lot of women's basketball in the KCAC since the mid-2000s, and I'm not sure I've seen a team that can be as dynamic as the Sterling College Warrior team. And they've played together for so long, have a lot of continuity, and can do it in every facet of the game, and they showed it in that first half. They went 25 of 39 for 64%, 4 of 11 from deep, 9 of 14 from the foul line. Ottawa just 1 of 7 for 3, 3 of 4 from the foul line. They're being out-rebounded 18-12, assists 17-6 in favor of Sterling, steals 12-3. Ottawa's turned it over 16 times. Sterling's turned it over just 6. 11 team fouls for OU, 5 for Sterling. Bench scoring, Ottawa is leading 12-10. And that coming off the bench from Kinesia Payne with 6. And Maddie McAvoy had 2 as well, and Liz Vaughn with a couple, so the bench doing a good job. Points in the paint, though, all in favor of Sterling, 38-24. Second chance points, 6-5 in favor of OU, but the points off turnovers, a huge factor as it's in favor of Sterling, 24-6. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we will look at scores from around the KCAC. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KLFO.
Text us to receive up to 5 marketing texts sent via automated technology to your number. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply. Membership automatically renews. Cancel anytime.
Hi, you ever heard of Beachbody On Demand? Hold on a second. Here is your free membership. I'm Carl Deichler, the CEO of Beachbody, and I just sent a free membership to another customer. And I'm giving away 10,000 free memberships a week to anyone who texts me right now to try our new Beachbody On Demand fitness and nutrition app. Just text the word BUILD to 303030 to get instant access to all $8,000 of our best-selling fitness programs like 21 Day Fix, Insanity, P90X, T25, and PIO. These programs really work, and this is your one chance to try them for free. Just text the word BUILD to 303030. That's BUILD to 303030. And I'll send you your own free membership.
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. From fighting wildfires with air support, helping civilians in flooded neighborhoods, to delivering food and supplies to those who have lost everything, the Army National Guard always responds when disaster strikes. The Army National Guard also trains to be ever vigilant against threats, foreign and domestic. They protect our skies with missile defense weaponry. They secure our information, communications, and infrastructure with cybersecurity. And they protect us against chemical, biological, and radiological hazards with the civilian support team. The Army National Guard also stands ready to deploy and provide support for conflicts or humanitarian missions abroad. Join the Army National Guard and be there to respond, protect, and support your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Does learning a language feel like this?
No habla español? Hablo. It's hablo? Yes. It's hablo.
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
Since my husband is from Guatemala, I'll apply what I've learned in Babbel to our real-life situations.
The app is so easy to use and it's so practical. It helps you learn things that you will actually need.
Babbel, language for life, celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com, Babbel.com.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
There's no doubt a cold Kansas winter is headed our way. Is your heater up to the challenge? Call the pros at Adamson Brothers to make sure. 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Kansans with disabilities and senior citizens are 3 times more likely to be crime victims. If you are a Kansas senior citizen or a Kansan with a disability and you are a crime victim, contact the Disability Rights Center of Kansas at 877-776-1541. We may be able to help you with your civil legal matter. Contact us at 877-776-1541 or drckansas.org. Once again, if you are a Kansas senior or a Kansan with a disability who is a crime victim, contact the Disability Rights Center of Kansas at 877-776-1541 or drckansas.org. We may be able to help you with your civil legal matter. The content of this radio ad is sponsored by the Disability Rights Center of Kansas and this station. It is supported by a VOCA grant awarded through the Federal Office for Victims of Crime as administered by the Kansas Governor's Grants Program. It does not necessarily reflect the views of the Office of the Kansas Governor or the U.S. Department of Justice.
Do your relationships keep winding up in the same bad place with breakups, abuse, manipulation, or abandonment? There is a better way. Life Care Center of Ottawa offers hope for breaking old relationship cycles and achieving lasting change. Through a fun weekly group called Birth of a Family, you have the opportunity to engage with mentors who are working through life just like you. Lively discussion guides you toward new perspectives about God's design for you and your family and helps get to the root of damaging lifestyle and relationship choices. Want to get off the merry-go-round? Call Life Care today at 785-242-4500.
This is Casey Brady, Director of Communications for Franklin County with Coronavirus Guidance. If you must be out for essential functions or to get essential items, Dr. Bud Ransom, Public Health Officer, encourages the use of cloth masks. Masks are important to protect those around you. Think of it as, I am wearing my mask to protect you from my germs, and you are wearing your mask to protect me from your germs. Again, this is Casey Brady with Franklin County. Stay home, stay well, stay safe.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
At the half, Sterling leads Ottawa 63-32 as we try and look at scores from around the KCAC today. Avila on the men's side is playing a non-conference game against Health Sciences and Pharmacy of St. Louis as that game in the second half, 37-34 in favor of the team from St. Louis. At this point, no other KCAC games have started on the men's side. On the women's side, York beats Avila 57-54. That's back-to-back big wins for York. They defeated Kansas Wesleyan on Thursday and an upset there. So York coming on strong. Bethany and Bethel at half. It's 30-24 in favor of the visiting Threshers. And the score here is 63-32. Oklahoma Wesleyan and Tabor about to tip here in just a little bit. As we'll look at Ottawa's first half stats. Leading scorer for OU, Mariah Grizzle, as she goes for 11 points, 3 boards and 2 assists. Haley Anderson, 5 points, but she did have those 3 fouls early on, which kept her out of much of the first half. Maddie McAvoy, 2 points, a rebound, and 1 assist. Amir Lowe with 4 points, 1 rebound, and then Kinesia Payne, 8 points to go along with 2 rebounds, as we will take our final break here in the first half as Ottawa trailing 63-32 against the Sterling College Warriors. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
When you have an emergency, who do you call? 911. What do you do if you're unable to speak during your emergency? You text to 911. Franklin County Emergency Communications Center has recently added text to 911 technology as part of the new 911 phone system. Cell phone users can use their phone messaging system to text 911 to contact local dispatch. Phones must have a text or data plan in order to use this service, and phones in roaming mode, text apps, or apps messaging services cannot use this feature. It is important to note, dispatch is unable to determine your location while using this service, so always know your location and include that in your initial text. Remember, if you're able to place a voice call, we're able to help you more quickly. But in the event you are unable to speak, text to 911 will still allow us to get the information we need. Call if you can, text if you can't. For more information, go to kansas911.org or 911.gov. This message has been brought to you by the Franklin County Emergency Communications Center and KOFO.
Sterling basketball to start the second half, as they will have Bailey Banger, joined by Brenna Eilert, Taya Wilson, Alexis Theus and Kyla Conley for OU. It'll be Vaughn as Eilert able to score off the glass, and we have a stoppage of play. As the officials talking to Haley Anderson after the made basket. Thought she might have had blood on her jersey, maybe, I'm not sure, but it'll be Simons, Lowe, Vaughn, Grizzle, and Anderson as she is hobbling down the floor. Not a good sight for OU right now as McAvoy quickly to the scorer's table. I'm surprised the officials didn't try and ask her if she wanted to be subbed out, and they did not. So now Lowe just takes a three from deep and hits side rim, rebound for Sterling. As Anderson really hobbling on that left leg. No stoppage here by the officials, though. It's 65-32 Sterling. Wilson, right wing out to Bailey Banger. They're going to lob it down low to Wilson. Back out to Banger for three from the corner. It's short. Rebound. Eilert now ripped away by Lowe for OU, and they have numbers if they push. Lowe, left-hand dribble, crosses it over, looking right side. And right in the hands of Theus, who's going to go the length of the floor. No one there for Ottawa. Contest, left-hand layup's good. Has it 67-32 Sterling, 8:40 left in the quarter. As Anderson having to bring the ball up the floor, as Ottawa has just not been able to break any of this pressure today. That's 15th steal of the game for Sterling, and Grizzle with a nice spin move in the lane, just a little strong with the left hand, and a rebound for Sterling. But again, Grizzle's had a lot of success. Here's Wilson in the lane, turns around, floats, and foul's going to be called on Grizzle for I'm not real sure. Didn't see a push off. That is the first personal on Grizzle, first team foul on OU in the third quarter. Free throw, no good for Wilson. Wilson with 10 points. It's 67-32 Sterling. Second on the way, in and out. Rebound by Liz for OU, and the pressure being put on immediately by the two Bangert sisters of Sydney and Bailey. Is Anderson going to have Bailey all over, leaves it with Lowe on the left wing. Lowe, jab step, right hand dribble, looking to drive, crossover, gets by her defender, looks to attack, kicks it in the corner, and a whistle. And a foul's going to be called on Sterling. It's going to go on Sydney Bangert, her first personal, first team foul on Sterling in the half. Make that in the third quarter. 8 minutes left in the third at 67-32 Sterling. Inbound quickly to Lowe, caught her off guard on the wing. She'll dribble with the right hand at the top of the key to Vaughn. Down low, they'll go to Grizzle. Mariah off the glass, and she just can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Simons goes through her hand. She gets it back, and another whistle. The foul's going to be called on Sterling. Eilert and Wilson were down there fighting for the ball, and somehow Simons came away with it and forces the foul. Second team foul on Sterling. And that one's actually going to go on Eilert, her second. Lowe goes baseline, leaves it to Vaughn at the foul line. Liz inside, steps through, and that's going to be a charge as Vaughn was trying to attack the lane. She ran into Taya Wilson. Second personal on Liz, second team foul in the third quarter on OU. 7:37 to play. Wilson, Ottawa back into that extended 2-3. Haven't seen Kyla Conley here in the second half, which with all the games everyone's playing right now, when you've got a decent lead, you have to pull some of your stars out just to keep legs fresh. Wilson gets the offensive rebound, putback's no good. Rebound by Grizzle for Ottawa. As Taya Wilson couldn't connect from 6 feet. Anderson, crossover dribble as she had both Wilson and Bangert on her. Leaves it with Vaughn at the point. Lets Anderson go by, lob down low, goes right past the arms of Grizzle for a turnover. Ottawa really telegraphing where they're going right now offensively, and I understand why, but and a pass from midcourt finds Brenna Eilert down low for the lay-in for Sterling as it's 69-32. 37-point lead for Sterling, 6:40 to play. Low left wing to Anderson. She'll step into a three, yes. Haley Anderson now with 8, her second three-pointer. That pass headed for Bailey Banger, but Lowe met her with the body first, and a foul going to be called at midcourt. Third team foul on Ottawa. Subs for Sterling. We'll see Hendrickson check in along with Stuckey. Five fouls so far in the third quarter total. We played 3.5 minutes. Skip pass finds Hendrickson, but a little too low. Couldn't take the three. In the short corner, it'll go back to Hendrickson on the left corner. Right side out to Sydney Banger, not a Bailey in the left wing. Down low, they'll go to Wilson. Nice pass, backdoor, stepping through. Left-hand layup's no good. Rebound by Grizzle for Ottawa. As Cooks did a good job of putting a hand in the face there of Bailey Banger and making that layup a little tougher. Cooks dribbles between the legs. Left side pass out to Anderson. Anderson off the screen, finds Simons. Simons looks to attack, kicks out to Grizzle. Can she hit a three in the corner? It's going to be short and an air ball. Rebound by Wilson. Long pass the other way to Hendrickson. Drives with the left hand, gets into the lane. Fade away from Hendrickson, in and out. Rebound to Simons for Ottawa. She takes it away from Stuckey. Here's Lowe. Lowe's pass to Anderson. And I'm not sure she ever had full possession, but they call her for traveling. Diaz returns. She got a very short break. Wilson will check out. Ottawa turns it over for the 20th time. 5 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the third. It's 69-35 Sterling. They've outscored Ottawa 6-3 in the third quarter. Skip pass finds Hendrickson right side. Ball fake now, another skip pass in the arms of Bailey Banger. Hendrickson for three in the right corner, nothing but net. And it's 72-35 Sterling. 5:10 left in the third quarter. Dribble handoff finds Anderson. Bounce pass to McAvoy. Maddie, right wing to Cooks. Down low they'll find Simons. Her jumper good from the elbow. And that's where Simons was really able to live against friends as she scored a career-high 20 points. All the way the bucket layup's good in the foul. As Ottawa again gets caught sleeping defensively, getting back. And scoring through the contact is Hendrickson for the three-point play opportunity. She's now got 13 as it's 74-37. Sub for Sterling, we'll see Macy McCormick, a 5'10 freshman from Wichita. For Ottawa, Kinesia Payne will check in for Mariah Grizzle. Sterling with 44 points in the paint to just 24 for OU. Free throw, no good, off the mark. Rebound into the hands of Haley Anderson. Ottawa's got a 3-on-2 here if they push. Anderson to the free throw line, picks up her dribble, leaves it out to Simons. Three-pointer from Simons is going to be off the side rim. Rebound pulled down by Sterling. As it has been Hendrickson with 13. Skip pass, looking right side to Hendrickson. Now back into the hands of McCormick. Right wing pass. Into the middle of the floor finds Hendrickson. Right side out to Bailey Banger. Short corner and the skip pass. Able to find McCormick. Gets in the lane. Another skip pass. Right side three-pointer. This time for Bailey Banger. It's good. As it's 77-37 Sterling. 4:13 to play in the third quarter. Anderson another three on the wing. In and out. Rebound by the Warriors. Bailey Banger. Left side pass out to McCormick. Bounce pass to Theus. No whistle by the officials this time when Ottawa tries to take a charge, and a rebound by the Braves. It's 2-on-4. Simons trying to dribble through it, and then she'll hold it up into the hands of Cooks with 3:50 left in the third. It's 77-37 Sterling. Anderson as Ottawa runs the dribble weave into the hands of McAvoy. Right side to Cooks. At the elbow, Simons, left-hand dribble. Up top to McAvoy. Her three-pointer from straight away. It's off the side rim. Rebound by McCormick. She'll go the other way with it with the right hand. Hendrickson, right wing, guarded by Cooks. Left-hand dribble for her. Looks to the left side. And the corner will go to McCormick. Ball the other side of the floor after Hendrickson drives inside to Theus. Her left-hand layup's good. And it's 79-37 Sterling with 3:12 to go in the third quarter. Ottawa's going to take its timeout here as head coach Tarnisha Scott will use one of her final three timeouts. Ottawa trailing 79-37. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Have you ever thought about why listening to the radio is better for you than spending all your time staring at your phone? We are hands-free, so in the car, you can keep your eyes on the road, where they should be. We don't need your personal information, so you don't have to worry about spam from us. And all you have to do is listen, not waste your time scrolling through an endless sea of recipes, memes, and cat videos. Radio, the original social media, and your source for information and entertainment at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sterling started the third quarter on a 15-5 run, and they lead at 79-37 over OU with 3:08 left in the third. Out of the timeout on the floor, Simons, Cooks, McAvoy, Anderson, and Payne. Sub for Sterling, as we will see Danielle Stotts, a 5'4" freshman from Pratt, into the ball game for the Warriors. As the only starter on the floor remaining for the Warriors is Alexis Diaz. Lob down low to Payne. Payne looking to attack. Steps through. She's going to be called for the travel. No, they're going to call a foul first. That'll be the third team foul on Sterling. Goes on McCormick. Make that Faith Martin. Her third personal. Inbound will be from Anderson to the left of the Ottawa basket. Finds Cooks in the right corner. Lob down low to Payne. Double team spins. Gets in the lane. Shoots over the top. That ball barely draws rim, and it looked like she might have been hit on the hand. Here's Diaz all the way to the other side of the floor. Off the glass. Scores with the right hand. That's 81-37 Sterling. Diaz, the leading scorer on this team, has 18 tonight. Simons, just inside the three-point line, decides to take the mid-range jumper. It's long. Rebound offensive for Ottawa with Payne. Payne double team, tries to pass through three defenders, and it's stolen. McCormick the other way for Sterling. Pass into the hands of Anderson, and a steal for OU goes the other way. Anderson steps through, takes the contact, can't score. Henderson the other way. Pass to Diaz. Diaz with the layup through the contact, can't get it to go, gets her own rebound, putback's good. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Sterling leading Ottawa 83-37. We'll have the men's contest to follow. Sterling has outscored Ottawa 18-5 here in the third quarter. Cooks off the glass, shots no good. Ottawa's missed their last 5, and they're now 16-40 from the field. Anderson, right side to Cooks. Cooks with a jab step. Has a screen from Payne, she'll use it. Cooks, finger roll layup's no good. Put back by Anderson's good on the backside rebound. So it's 83-39 Sterling. 1:20 left in the third as Anderson gets it to double figures. Ottawa with 2 players in double figures. Grizzle with 11. Anderson with 10. McCormick on the right wing. They go from right to left as that ball hits Stotts, then to Hendrickson. Back to Stotts. Thought about the three, will drive. Gets in the lane, off the glass. Shot's no good. Rebound by Payne for Ottawa. Into the hands of Alicia Cooks. 55 seconds remain in the third as Sterling had this one blown up at halftime. They've extended that lead. Pass down low to Payne. Off the glass. Scores as she goes into double figures. 9th and 10th points for Kenesha Payne. It's 83-41 Sterling as Ottawa scored 4 straight. Passes tip, does make it into the hands of Hendrickson. In the short corner out to Martin. Jumper from Martin's an air ball. Rebound by Haley Anderson for Ottawa. Cooks with 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock will find Simons. Her jumper's good from the lane from 4 feet. Simons, who's had a tough day, now with 2 points. It's her first bucket. Scored 20 on Wednesday. Theus at the left elbow. Back in spinning, looking to score off the front rim. Ball's tipped around. Cooks has it. 5 seconds left in the half. Here's McAvoy. Maddie, right hand layup's not going to go as it comes up short. That does it for the third quarter as Sterling leads at 83-43 over Ottawa. So we'll head to the fourth quarter. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
I'm Dr. Baker, an ER physician. If you're having leg pain, swelling, or redness, but haven't talked to your doctor yet, don't wait. This could be deep vein thrombosis, a blood clot which could travel to your lungs and lead to a pulmonary embolism, which could cause chest pain or discomfort or difficulty breathing and be deadly. Your symptoms could mean something serious, so don't wait. Talk to a doctor right away, by phone, online, or in person.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Start the fourth quarter, Ottawa trailing by 40, 83-43. Braves have shot the ball pretty well. They're 18 of 46 for 39%. 2 of 13 from behind the arc and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Sterling's out-rebounded Ottawa just 29-26, but the assists in favor of the Warriors 22-9, and the turnovers. Ottawa's committed 21 of them, which have turned into 31 Sterling points. Quickly, Ottawa trying to throw it down low to Vaughn. It's tipped right back to her. She'll attack to the basket. She's fouled, and the layup's good off the glass for Liz. Vaughn now with 4. Chance to make it 5 as she'll head to the foul line. Ottawa's only been to the free throw line 4 times tonight. First team foul on Sterling here in the fourth quarter. Vaughn makes the free throw. It's 83-46 Sterling. Sydney Banger. And another sub here for the Warriors, as we will see number 24, Tia Modelmock. McCormick off the glass. It's short. Rebound Amir Lowe for OU. Lowe goes the other way, looking to attack. Lowe drills between the legs into a double team, tries to pass it up top, and holding onto it is Cooks. Here's Vaughn to the lane. Right-hand layup is no good, but she's fouled first before the shot. First personal on McCormick. Second team foul on Sterling in the fourth quarter. Vaughn down low to Grizzle. Grizzle off the glass, scores in the foul. Grizzle now with 13. Blocking foul called on the Warriors as that one goes on Mackenzie Heffley, freshman from Hutchison. Grizzle leading scorer for Ottawa with 13. Make it 14 as it's 83-49 Sterling. 9:14 left. Banger into the short corner, finds Heffley, attacking. Ball was tipped, still makes it to Bailey Banger. Jumper in the short corner, no. Stotts actually goes with the pump fake. Shot's no good, ball's in the air, rebound by Heffley. Out to Bailey Banger with a jumper from 8 feet, and she'll hit it. 10th offensive board for the Warriors. And out-rebounded Ottawa 31-27 on the night. Anderson, left side out to Lowe. Right-hand drill for her. Out to Cook's left wing to the elbow with Grizzle. Back to Lowe, straightaway 3 on the way long, and Ottawa just hasn't been able to knock down any triples. They're 2 of 14 on the night. Rebound by Heffley for Sterling. 8:27 left, 85-49 Sterling. Lowe falls for the pump fake and ends up on the floor. And commits the foul as she caught Danielle Stotts. For Amir Lowe, that'll be her 4th personal. First on Ottawa in the fourth quarter. Simons checks back in for her. And for Sterling will be Hendrickson and Stuckey. Hendrickson with the inbounds. They go back and forth with Bailey Banger. 3-pointer on the way from the wing. Good. As hitting that one for the Warriors. That was Tia Modelmock. Freshman put Sterling at 88 points. Right wing Cooks. Looks to drive. Gets the free throw line where she finds Simons. Her straightaway three off the front rim. Rebound by Heffley for Sterling. Bailey Banger. That's Sydney Banger the other way for the Warriors. Find Hendrickson left wing. Inside they'll go to Heffley. Heffley shots blocked by Grizzle, but right back into the hands of Hendrickson for Sterling, and then ripped away by Liz for OU, but she throws it away. Back to Hendrickson, now it's 3-on-2. Heffley inside, and she'd be called for the travel. Warriors have turned it over just 9 times. Banger will check you out. Into the game for the Warriors is going to be number 12, Lexi Van Sickle, a sophomore guard from Fowler, Colorado. 88-49, Sterling leads OU. Led at the end of 133-16, and at the half, 63-32, and another whistle and a foul here. A lot of whistles tonight. Ottawa has committed 15 team fouls. Sterling has committed 12. That's the 4th team foul on Sterling in the quarter. First personal on Matamag. Vaughn to inbound. Throws the free throw line out to Cooks, and she'll dribble back towards the three-point line. Takes an 18-footer. It's long, and Grizzle able to track it down on the wing. Mariah. As Grizzle now with 5 boards. She'll get the basketball back, kick it out to Anderson. She'll shoot the three on the wing, no good. Rebound by the Warriors. 7:08 to play. Ottawa 40% from the field on the night. Van Sickle, right wing. Up to Hendrickson with 9 on the shot clock. Hendrickson left side out to Modelmog to the free throw line. Jumper good, and hitting that one for the Warriors is Stuckey. Stuckey has 4, and it's 90-49 Sterling. Cooks, left wing out to Anderson. Inside to Grizzle. Can she score off the glass? She cannot. Ottawa's missed their last 4. Good look from the block that time from Mariah. Van Sickle. In the corner, they'll go Hendrickson for 3 again. Yes. It's 93-49. Sterling with 6:22 to go. Cooks leaves it with Anderson. Up top to Simons. Right wing to Cooks. They're trying to go in the corner to Anderson. She can't get it. They'll go to Simons left side. She'll attack baseline, spins. Kicks it up to Vaughn. Right hand dribble for Liz. Finds Simons in the left corner, attacks, gets in the lane, steps through, floats, and it's off the front rim. Rebound by Sterling. Ottawa's missed 5 in a row. Van Sickle in the right corner. Keeps the dribble. Finds Hendrickson. Skip pass into the arms of Modelmog. And we're going to have a whistle. Foul called on Ottawa. It goes on Vaughn. Alyssa Guzman will come back in for OU. Cooks will take a seat. Sub for Sterling, we'll see Martin and Heffley back into the game. Vaughn will check out and Lowe will come in for Ottawa. 5:49 left. It's 93-49 Sterling. Heffley in the lane, spinning with the right arm off the glass. Shot's going to be partially blocked by Payne, and then Ottawa can't hang on to the basketball. They'll stay with Sterling. I believe Simons actually will get credited for that block. 93-49 the lead. Inbound in the corner, finds the hands of Heffley. Three-pointer on the way for Sterling. Good. Hitting that one will be Stotts. Make that a 2. It's 95-49 as it is an 8-0 run for Sterling. Lowe at the point, looking left side, finds Guzman. Pump fake. Comes back to Grizzle at the elbow. Attacking is Amir Lowe. Lowe steps through, left-hand layup's no good. Well strong. And we're going to have traveling violation called on Sterling, as trying to split the double team that time was Faith Martin. It was 11th turnover on Sterling. Ottawa now down to 37%. They were shooting 46% midway through the third quarter. In the corner with Guzman. Inside, it's going to be Grizzle. Attacks off the contact and scores with the right hand as Mariah now with 16. Braves trail 95-51, 5:05 to go. Top of the key with Stotts, guarded by Guzman. Out to the right wing, dribbles right side, now back to her left. Finds McCormick. Heffley in the corner now to Martin. Martin, skip pass, finds Van Sickle. We'll have an offensive foul called on Sterling as it goes on Van Sickle for the push-off. 4:46 to go. It looks like they restarted the third quarter on the stats, so I know at the end of the third it was 20-11 Sterling. They'd outscored Ottawa. Now they're adding those points onto the third quarter, so on the stats, so we'll try and give you updated ones. It's Haley Anderson hits a three-pointer in the corner. She's got 13. Anderson on 5 of 11 shooting. She's 3 of 7 from deep. Stotts, right-hand dribble for her as it's a 95-54 Sterling lead. Martin, down low. McCormick off the glass, halfway down and out, and then knocking it out, bounces Ottawa. McAvoy will come in for Anderson with 4:10 to go. Inbound for the Warriors from Stotts. Finds Martin. Van Sickle attacking, gets in the lane, floats off the back rim and falls for Faith Martin. Make that Van Sickle, excuse me. Looking at the stat line here, Van Sickle, one of only 3 players that haven't scored yet for Sterling on the night. 97-54. We'll have a little bit of a break here, it looks like. Men's game not scheduled to start till 5, so you might hear a little bit of music for a few minutes as we transition to the men's game. Jumper from Simons, draws rim, but rebound comes up short and into the hands of the Warriors. 3:27 left. McCormick left wing, up top to Stotts. Back to McCormick, doesn't take the open 3 instead. Ottawa's going to commit the foul down low as Heffley was driving in on Grizzle with 3:19 to go. Ottawa commits their 4th team foul. Second on Grizzle. We'll see Jill Talman for the first time tonight. 6'2" junior from West Point, Utah. Simons will come out, Lowe will come back in. Heffley's free throw good. Heffley, a 6-foot freshman from Hutchinson, Kansas. 3:19 to go. It's 98-54 Sterling. Second free throw goes, and it's 99-54. Been all Warriors from the opening seconds as they went on an 8-0 run in the first minute and a half and haven't looked back. Haven't had the starters on the floor for much of the third quarter and none of the fourth. Here's Talman, backdoor pass finds Lowe. Three-pointer from Amir Lowe off the front rim, and Ottawa just cannot connect from deep tonight. They're 2 of 17. In transition the other way is Modelmog. Right side out to Stotts, picks up her dribble, and Guzman almost gets the steal. Modelmog driving to the bucket, and that pass is going to be hit right in the hands of Heffley, who makes the jumper. As it's 101-54 Sterling. Ottawa actually got their hands on that ball, but it went right back into the hands of Martin, who was just waiting under the basket. Pass inside to Vaughn. Vaughn double teamed, has her shot blocked, and they're going to call a jump ball as getting her hands on it for the Warriors was Heffley. Van Sickle will come back in for Martin. 2:23 left. It's 101-54 Sterling. And Ottawa's going to go to 2-6, 2-4 in the KCAC. Pass down low and a foul committed by Ottawa. They were looking for Heffley down low, and Ottawa tried to double team. Talman got there a little late. Sterling is going to go to 15-0, 11-0 in the KCAC, and currently have a 2-game lead in the conference. Ottawa will see the team right behind them, McPherson, on Monday in Wilson Fieldhouse. Sub for Ottawa. See Jordan Bianco back in. Game scheduled for 5 o'clock on Monday. Ottawa with 2 more games before the Christmas break. They will play McPherson on Monday and Tabor on Thursday. Both free throws are good. It's 102-54 Warriors. 2:05 to go. Guzman right side out to Bianco. Right hand dribble for her. Crosses over. Goes in the corner to McAvoy. Maddie. Back to Bianco on the right wing. Back to McAvoy. Goes baseline right by one defender. Goes up and under. Layup's not going to go as Ottawa's missed 8 in a row. Now under 36% from the floor. Turnover as Sterling throws it away. They're looking for McCormick at half court. Sterling will turn it over for the 13th time. (102-54). Three-pointer straight away from Bianco is no good. Ottawa's only made 1 3 in the second half as they are 3 of 17 overall. Going baseline. Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul here on Talman with 1:24 left, and going to the foul line for Sterling is going to be Stotts. For Talman, that's her second personal. Free throw good for Stotts. Sterling has outscored Ottawa's bench 37-16. Second free throw no good. Vaughn with the board. They have scored 31 points on 22 Ottawa turnovers. McAvoy right wing. Down low to Talman. Backdoor pass finds Bianco. Goes by her defenders. Dribbles into the corner. Now left side to Vaughn. Vaughn attacks. Gets the bucket. Floater in and out. Talman with the rebound and put back. She gets on the score sheet with 1 minute to go. It's 103-56 Sterling. Ottawa into the 2-3 zone. Van Sickle down low to McCormick. Back out to Stotts. And we're going to have another foul called with 47.6 to go. Foul goes on Bianco, her second. Back to the foul line go the Warriors. Free throw good. Bethany leads Bethel 52-51 with 3:41 remaining in the fourth quarter. Second free throw goes. Oklahoma Wesleyan on top of Tabor 32-17 with 6:04 left in the second quarter. We mentioned York beating Avila 57-54 in Kansas City. 105-56 our score here. McAvoy with a runner off the glass, misses everything. Ball's loose. Sterling with the board. 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock as it's 105-56 Warriors. Warriors will be in Ottawa on February 17th, so Ottawa has a while before they'll see them again, but Sterling really showing why they're receiving votes in the top 25 tonight as they're going to put this one to bed. It was over early on. Ottawa got it within 11 at a point in the second quarter, but that was it, as they'll let the shot clock run out with 1.3 to go, and then Ottawa will inbound it and finish this game. 1.3 seconds. Bianco not going to take a shot, and that'll do it. Ottawa falls by a final of 105-56 to the Sterling College Warriors. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Does learning a language feel like this?
No habla español? Hablo. It's hablo? It's hablo.
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
Since my husband is from Guatemala, I'll apply what I've learned in Babbel to our real-life situations.
The app is so easy to use and it's so practical. It helps you learn things that you will actually need.
Babbel, language for life, celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at babbel.com. That's babbel.com, BABBEL.com.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert, today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
The final here in Sterling. Sterling defeats Ottawa 105-56 as Ottawa falls to 2-6 in the conference, 2-4 in the KCAC. Sterling goes to 15-0, 11-0 in the conference as Ottawa will be looking to bounce back on Monday as they will host McPherson at 5 p.m. inside Wilson Fieldhouse. We'll take another break. When we come back, we give you final stats. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and Doug.
Okay, class, let's bump it up to 9.
Come on, Limu, keep pedaling. We got to build our endurance to let more people know that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Pick up the pace, bird legs.
Hey, don't talk to Limu like that.
I'm not, I'm talking to you.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Get a customized quote at libertymutual.com.
Ottawa falls by a final of 105-56 to Sterling in our women's matchup this evening. Haley Anderson finishes with 13 for OU, but it was Mariah Grizzle taking high scoring honors tonight. 16 for her, 5 boards, 2 assists on 6 of 12 shooting, 4 of 5 from the foul line. Ottawa's a team, unfortunately, just 3 of 19 from behind the arc and 4 of 5 from the foul line. Maddie McAvoy finished with 2, Liz Bond with 4. Jalissa Simons with 2 on 1 of 6 shooting. Jill Talman with 2. Amir Lowe with 4. And Kinesia Payne came off the bench to score 10 on 5 of 7 shooting. Ottawa falls to 3-6, or 2-6 overall, 2-4 in the KCAC. As they will be back action on Monday to take on McPherson from Wilson Fieldhouse. The 5 o'clock start. We'll have pregame for you around 4:50. As they will take on the team sitting in second place after taking on the team that was in first place in the KCAC tonight. And they proved it as they dominated for much of the evening. Started out with an 8-0 run, then got it to 26-14 before Ottawa actually forced the Sterling timeout. When Ottawa got it within 12, and it kind of felt like the momentum started to shift a little bit. But at the end of 1, it was 33-16. At half, 63-32. At the end of 3, it was 83-43, and a final of 105-56. We're going to go ahead and wrap up the women's coverage tonight as Ottawa falls 105-56. When we come back here in just a few minutes, we'll have your men's pregame. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves Women's Basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Our Best Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. For information about our next Ottawa University Braves sports broadcast, visit the sports page at KOFO.com and listen to KOFO for the sports calendar Monday through Saturday. This has